Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This video I'm going to give you a quick rundown of how I make my desk legs. I'll always start by roughly cutting the lumber into 4 pieces around 30 inches, give me some room to clean them up later. We'll then run one side through the joiner to make sure it's nice and square before moving on to the table saw. I like my legs to be around 4 inches wide, so I'll usually cut a 16th over 4 inches to allow for jointing them again after they've been cut on the table saw. Once we have all 8 pieces roughly cut to 4 and a 16th, I'll move back to the jointer and clean them up to 4 inches, and then back to the table saw where we'll square up one end of each piece before cutting them to the final length. Once they're at the final length, I'll mark 1 inch in from each side with a square so I know where to put the dominoes, and then using calipers, I'll set the depth gauge on the festal to roughly the middle, and then we'll start adding the dominoes. We'll then move on to adding the dominoes to the short sides and then adjusting to add them to the long sides. Lastly, we'll move on to gluing in the dominoes to the short sides and then clamping it all together. For the last step, I always like to add some painter's tape to help with cleaning up the inside joints. It's always harder to get glue off the inside joints, so the tape helps. You can take it off around an hour in, and then it's usually pretty clean. Helps with the cleanup. We'll get it all clamped up and leave it overnight.